Yeah, obviously got the phone call, which was lovely news, to be honest. And I think when you get that news, it's something I'm very passionate about. Obviously, having them issues myself within gambling, it was very important. When I had that first call, I just thought, yeah, I need to get involved with this, because I've looked into Epic as well and what you're doing and what you're trying to achieve. I think it's very important to get that word out to everyone, and I really want to get involved with it. And obviously now being involved with it makes it more real, which is great, and I can get stuck into it, and it's trying to help as many people as I can who are in a similar position that I was in. And if I can help people and give them advice and guide them a little bit, that's what I want to achieve, really. And people will also be thinking that they haven't got a problem, but it's preventing it before it does become a problem, and that's key for me. And if I can get into the right people and around all the football club, whether it's Scotland, England, wherever it may be, if I can get my voice out there and tell people how hard it is when that happens, and you don't want to fall down the hole that I fell down, then I'll do that, and I'll get out there and I'll tell them exactly what I think and how I feel. Because I think that feeling of being in that position with a gambling issue, it's very difficult to explain, but when you've lived in it and you've been in it, hopefully that people will understand when I talk about it how life-changing it can be if you get things wrong. And it did happen for me. Fortunately, I've recovered from that, but it's still important to still think about where you're at and make sure it never happens again as well.
Obviously, being by the side of an ex-gambler as a wife, as a family member, I think we've lived that experience also, so I think it's really, really important that our voices are heard. It's a difficult time for everybody involved when somebody that you love is stuck in a hole, surrounded by temptation, by the draw of the gambling. So yeah, I think that being with Dominic and being on this journey with him is incredibly important, and I hope to be able to share my experience in his recovery to help other families.
I think hopefully my wife will be involved as well, because obviously it's key that the wives and families are involved, because sometimes, for example, I would go to the wife and say, oh, I haven't got a problem with having a bet or whatever, when you know you have. And your wife will try and tell you, or your family will try and tell you, but you don't listen. You're stubborn, you're a footballer, you think you can do everything yourself. But I tell you what, it's vital that you get that support from your wife and your family and friends. That's key. I think friends are more key, and teammates, because everyone eggs each other on to do stuff in the football world. And it's quite a difficult thing sometimes to say no. So you've got to be your own man and admit it and own it yourself. And I think that's what I'm really passionate about, helping people that think they're okay, but when they really look into it, they're not. So hopefully I can get that point across and hopefully give people a better life as well.